Hey guys, this is Tasty King 2, and welcome back to my Redstone Kingdom for a turkey filled special. So yes, as you can see, we have the legendary turkey of Minecraftia or something right here, and we have its twin brother who sadly lost his tail. I don't know. So yeah, this does use a resource pack, but there's a little bit of redstone involved, as you can see. And he does lay eggs. Yeah, I got one! But, yeah, this little guy, there's not much to it, so I guess I can go over the whole thing in one video. He does say gobble, gobble, gobble. His tail's there. He has the little parts coming off of him, just trying to say Happy Thanksgiving! But he's jerky, so he can't really talk. Alright, so this here is, executing from the turkey from the chicken with the name Turkey with the score of PT, and I originally set this as particle timer, but it actually has a second use, minimum 1. It's going to run the heart particle 2 blocks above with this configuration, so it'll go 0.1 in all positive directions on all positive axes, and it'll do 10 at a time, or it'll do at speed 10 with 100 at a time. That's what creates that little pulsating happy effect. So many chickens. First I should probably mention the hopper clock. This is a special hopper clock with our block data command, which just makes it go faster or slower depending on this value. So this one goes very fast. This one goes slightly slower. And this is going to set the chicken whose name is Turkey's particle timer score to 1, and this will set it back to 0, so you'll see. So every time this goes there, it's going to power, and then this will detect it, and it'll make the hearts pulsate. So if I make it so that it's stuck on it, you'll just see this stream of hearts. And this is another hopper clock, but it is a slowed down one. As you can see, 90. And this is going to execute from the chicken with the name Turkey. It's going to make it say gobble, gobble, gobble. And I do have sounds on, and I know since I have the resource pack, I could have done the sounds actually sound like turkeys, but for some reason, custom sounds don't work on me when I try to create a resource pack. So I guess I'll go over how I made the tail. So it actually was not as hard as I thought it would be, but it is a little tricky for me to explain, so I'll do my best. So what I did was I just summoned in an armor stand, like that. I just put it where I was. I made it small. I made it show its arms. I made it, what else did I gave it a custom name of T1, T2, or T3 for each of those tile names, but I'll do T4 for this demonstration. Then I made its custom name visible, not visible. So there you go. And then I selected a banner color for each one. So I guess just for the heck of it, we'll do green. And I mean, I'd say it looks like a turkey's tail. It's not perfect, but you know, honestly, nothing is ever gonna be perfect with me. But so I went back here. I was like, okay, so now I need to position it. So the first thing I did was I ran an entity data on the. Actually, I'm gonna make a name. Just specify the exact armor stand that I want. Then I made it invisible, and I started giving it pose values. So the pose values basically change the position of the armor stand's legs, legs, arms, chest, and neck. So this is going to edit the right arm's pose, and then I'm gonna give it float values for that. And float value just means whatever you have, just put an F onto this onto it. So for instance, 90F, 80F, 70F. And you'll see that this happened. So it became invisible, and then the arm moved into that position. So then, after messing around with the positions, oh, they're following its mommy. After messing around with the positions, I got the right ones. Now I must say that the yellow one looks a little better than the orange one when it comes to that, so I could have made it a little more symmetrical, but I made this one first and this one second, so I was actually trying to model this off of this, but I ended up wanting to model this off of this, but I didn't because, you know, it still looks nice. If you want me to, I can do it right now, but I won't. I'm pretty sure you don't want me messing with values on the actual turkey model. But, yeah. So, that's how I did it. Oh, right, you can't attack him when it's invisible. So you see the arm move like that. But you know what? For you guys, I will do something funny with you. Barney. Natural pose. Don't question me. That can be accomplished in real life. That can totally be accomplished. Yeah. Yeah, don't lie. You know you can do that. You know you can do that. Alright. Well, this is Tasty King 2, hailing to you. Do not question my methods. I do have a chicken on my head. Or maybe I'm the chicken. I don't know.